It's so good to be a man. I just finished listening to Peyton Parrish's remix of Go the Distance. You guys might remember this song from the old Disney Hercules movie back in the day. I can find my way, I can go the distance. I don't care how far. It's an uphill road. If it takes 1,000 years, I'll make it. Deeply masculine. Way to go, Disney, for a very strong masculine song. Very appropriate for Hercules. But the Peyton Parrish remix is also just like the next level of it. So if you're looking for a good song to train to and to work out to, I invite you to listen to it. But the point of this video today is I want to talk about masculinity, and this is for the men out there who are struggling to find their masculine center, their masculine core, their mission in this world. And for me, I was in that category for a long time, brothers, a long time. A lot of information going out there on the internet. Red pill, guys hating women, women hating men. We're not going to talk about any of that. Today we're going to talk about being a good man and figuring out how to connect deeply with your masculinity, because men still want to be men, guys. We are warriors, man. We want to pound our chest. We want to get out there. We want to attack the world. We want to be men, and it's okay to be a man. And I'm here to tell you that you don't have to be angry all the time. You don't have to be fighting somebody. It's not about that. It's not about that at all. It's about starting from the basics, and the basics are your beliefs and your view on the world. And what do I mean by that? Take some time. I think a lot of us men go through this phase of loneliness on our path to actually connecting with our masculinity. And if you are feeling lonely and you are alone, I think that's a sign that you are actually on the right path. Now, the next step is, well, what do you do with this loneliness, guys? What do you do? How do you find your masculinity? You wake up in the morning and you figure out a routine that works for you. A very basic one, guys. Wake up, go to the gym, train. And I'm not even saying you have to like bodybuild and like build some muscles. It's not about that. It's about being capable. If you don't use your body, you will lose your body. That's a fact. You don't get to be a man by sitting on the couch eating donuts and potato chips and watching Netflix and YouTube and playing video games all day, pounding energy drinks, smoking weed, drinking alcohol. No, that's not how you connect your masculine core. You connect your masculine core by first taking care of your physical vessel. Now, how you do that is on you. You can go run, you can jog, you can do jujitsu, learn to fight, you could even do yoga. It doesn't matter. The point is you need to be doing something every day to physically use your God-given vessel, because if you don't use it, you lose it. If you don't sharpen the spear, it gets dull. If you don't sharpen the sword, it gets blunt and no longer functions properly. So basic stuff, guys. Challenge yourself and take care of yourself physically. Next, we're going to talk about mentally, emotionally, spiritually. I am putting all these in one category. There is pain you've experienced in life. We've all gone through pain. Now I'm asking you, brother, have you processed that pain? Have you taken the time to heal? Have you taken the time to feel? There's a famous expression. It goes, you gotta feel it to heal it. A lot of us guys, we're like, oh, feelings, fuck. I don't want to feel that shit. Let me numb it. Let me go do some steroids. Let me go fucking drink some booze and get into some kind of drugs or some other shit like that. We'll talk about that here shortly. But it's not about that either. It's about actually sitting with that pain and processing it. I don't know what that pain is for you. Maybe it's a breakup. Maybe it's a heartbreak. Maybe it's a deep frustration with your loneliness or the way the world is today and the way the world views masculinity. Whatever it is, you need to sit with it long enough to learn the lesson. I'm going to say that one more time. You need to sit with your pain long enough to learn the lesson. That means stopped running away from it. No more distractions. Simple way, lay in your bed for 30 minutes thinking about the shit you hate so much and let the feelings happen. Feel it to heal it. Taking it a step further, you can do the work. Meditation, brothers, is deeply incredible for this. Take some time, probably after you work out, after you shower, meditate. That needs to be the next thing you do. Do some breath work. Go on YouTube, type in Breathe with Sandy psychedelic meditations. Learn how to Wim Hof breathe. Learn how to do proper breath work. Breathe it out for 20, 30, 40 minutes. I meditate every day. Some days I meditate for an hour. It just really depends. And it doesn't feel like a chore to me. It feels very strong, very focused, very disciplined, very masculine. Taking that time every day to be present in your body, be present in the moment, to let go of all the limiting beliefs, to let go of the pain, to forgive those who have wronged you. Are you there yet? Because that's the next step. You need to get to this place of forgiveness. Whoever broke your heart, whoever betrayed you, however the world has done you wrong, you are not a victim. There are no victims here. You're a warrior. You're a fucking savage. Nobody can hurt you. And if they did, it's okay. It's temporary. And it only lasts for a little while because warriors, we forgive. Maybe we don't forget. We learn the lesson, but we forgive because that weight, that bullshit is too heavy to carry and it will hold you back from finding your deep masculinity, from finding your core, from becoming balanced. The real man is a rock. The real man is an anchor. The real man is grounded in his principles and core values. The next step, have you sat with yourself long enough? Now you've healed the pain. You're taking care of yourself physically, emotionally, spiritually. You've healed. And now ask yourself the bigger question. What do you stand for? Do you believe in the degeneracy of modern culture? Because modern culture is degenerate as fuck, and I do not agree with any of it. Any of it, guys. I'm a good man. I'm strong. I'm loyal. I believe in commitment. I believe in family. I believe in being a good father one day. I believe in taking care of my woman through thick and thin, being there for her mentally, emotionally, spiritually whenever I do meet her. I will be her servant. I will be her king. I will love her. I will respect her. I will be her gentle, big, giant savage. Get to that point. Get to that point to where you're strong, to where you're capable. And I don't care if you're 5'2" or 5'5", it doesn't matter. You can be a capable man in any shape or form. But you gotta do the basics. You gotta work on yourself. And the work never stops. And that's what's so great about the hero's journey, is that the work never stops. And I love this shit. I love training every day. I love meditating every day. I love thinking about the pain or the things that I felt and realizing, man, I'm okay. I've healed. Fuck yeah, let's fucking go. Like, I love dealing with problems with a sober, clear, level head. That shit is masculine. That shit is fucking dope. And that gets me into my next topic. Substance use. Sobriety is not for everybody, but the real man takes on the world from a sober, grounded, we talked about grounded framework of principles, 24/7. You know how good it feels that I haven't drank alcohol in 3 fucking years? Bros, fuck that shit. I don't ever do anything to compromise my character. I don't ever do anything to compromise my values. I know who the fuck I am 24/7. And it doesn't matter what time of day it is, I'm 100% ready and capable to take on the problems of the world. Whatever wants to come at me, let's fucking go. I'm sober, I'm clear-headed, I don't use drugs. Such a good feeling, guys. Such a good feeling. So question your drug use, your alcohol use. Maybe you want to give that shit up altogether. I did, and I feel so fucking good for it. But that's also your decision to make. Sobriety isn't for everyone, and it takes a while before people get to the point to where they're ready to drop that bottle. But drop it, you must, and you will feel like way more of a man. It's not, people think it's masculine to go out and just like, let me fucking drink like 10, 15 fucking beers. Like, it's not masculine at all. It's killing your testosterone. You're compromising your character. You're getting drunk. To me, that behavior seems extremely childish. Childish. And now the next thing I want to talk about is finding a woman. Now, I haven't found a woman yet, and I'm not actually looking for a woman, but I do know what I want in a woman. Have you sat down long enough to really identify the good qualities in a woman? Have you thought about that in your head? For me, I don't know. She's probably 5'6", she's probably 5'7", red hair, maybe a brunette. She is kind. She listens to me. She's affectionate towards me. She celebrates having me in her life. She shows me off. She's super happy that she found me, as I am, that I found her. She's loving. She'll be a good mother one day. She dresses modestly. She's not excessively using social media. When we get dinner, she's not on her phone. She's there with me, and I'm there with her. I already know in my head the ideal woman that I want for me. Those qualities I long for, and that's what I want from a woman. But it's not one-sided, because she gets a lot from me too. She gets trust, she gets loyalty, she gets a rock. I will be there for her always. I will wipe away her tears when she needs to cry. She can be a woman and be in her feminine around me, because I am in my masculine frame, and she knows I will take care of business. I will be a good father. I will be present in her life. I will support her emotionally, physically, spiritually. The courtship will never end. I'll take this woman out once a week for the rest of my fucking life, because that's love and that's commitment, and that's what real men do for real women. Family, guys, the values that have been shit on by modern society that are lost. Identify your beliefs with them. And now you're just probably thinking like, well, man, wow, I've never even thought about what do I want in a woman. And I'm not even talking about physical attraction. Of course, everybody wants a physically attractive woman. That's not even really worth listing as a trait. So identify the type of woman you want, and then when you see her, when you meet her, go after it. Go after it. And the great thing about that is it turns off this switch in your brain where you feel like you need to chase or you need to be on like a dating app. I will never put myself on a dating app. You know why? Because I am too damn valuable to be seen as a product on a digital shelf. No, you don't. I'm not going to submit my resume or convince you to go out on a date with me. The woman I meet and the woman I marry is going to feel this energy that I put out into the universe, and she's going to be like, fuck yeah, I want to go out with this guy. But it's going to be two ways. I'm going to meet this woman and I'm going to feel her energy. I'm going to be like, fuck yeah, this is the woman I want. And you know what's great about being a man, guys, is that I've been single probably going on about 3 years now. There was a little something, but I don't really consider it like a real relationship. It was always on the rocks. But the great thing about being a man, and if you're feeling lonely and you're feeling miserable and you're like, what the fuck? I've been doing the work. I'm such a goddamn catch and I haven't met my woman yet. Because I felt that energy too from time to time. But you know what I've realized is that, fuck yeah, I'm a goddamn catch. Fuck yeah, I'm a good man. Fuck yeah, I've got my core values and my discipline on lock. And you know what that does for me? I've realized it really doesn't matter when I meet her. I'm 33 now. If I meet her tomorrow, great, I'm ready. If I meet her 3 years from now, great, I'm ready. If I meet her when I'm 40, 50, who fucking cares? The point is, I'm good and I'm worthy and I deserve that shit, and it'll happen for me when it's meant to happen for me. I've surrendered to the universe. I'm putting the energy out there that I want to receive back into my life, and there's really nothing else to do. Get out of your own way. I'm getting out of my own way. I know I deserve that. I know I'll find that. That's literally it. There's nothing else to figure out. The only thing I have left to do is to enjoy my journey of life, enjoy my time here on this planet, and enjoy being the best man I can be. Service, mission. The last one is mission, guys. You need to find something, some cause, some purpose, something that you're so deeply passionate about that you can put all your attention into. For me, it's this YouTube channel, like helping people get sober and quit alcohol, helping people with their mental health, helping men discover their masculinity. This is a new one for me, but this is one I'm deeply passionate about because that was my journey. If you don't know who you can help the person you used to be. I can't answer for you what your mission and your purpose will be, but you need to find something, some way to change this world we live in for the better. That's every man's duty. Be a servant and be a savage, as Bedros Keuilian says. I love Bedros. He's such a good role model. If you don't already follow him, check out his YouTube channel. He's got like 600K subscribers. Excellent man. Would love to meet him one day. Very much the father figure vibe if you're looking for a father figure. But guys, I think that about sums up this video, and I want to end on one note. We've talked about things, taking care of your physical health, your mental health, spiritual health, figuring out what you want in a woman, taking care of this vessel, not using the drugs, not simping, not being on Pornhub, OnlyFans, all this shit. Actually, I don't know if we talked about that, but basically, guys, get off that shit. Like, don't partake in that degenerate ass behavior, because the real man doesn't. The real man is centered. The real man waits. The real man is at peace. The king energy. King energy is being. The king sits there on his throne and he just being. He's present, he's there, and there's not much to do other than just be. Allow things that are in your life to be in your life. Accept the way your world is. Accept the universe around you and just be. That doesn't mean you don't stop moving forward. Take care of yourself physically, mentally, emotionally. Do the habits and the routines that will cultivate a good man one day. Learn what a good man is. Learn what your core values are. Find your mission. Sit with yourself in silence long enough to where it comes with you. For me, I had to buy a one-way ticket to Southeast Asia, and I've been alone drifting through Asia for almost 3 months now. And everything has become so clear to me because all I've been doing is training, spiritual work, a bit of traveling and enjoying as well. But the time alone has really helped me connect into my spirituality much more deeper than I ever had before. And spirituality, if you don't already have it, connecting to something higher than you, connecting to a deeper vibration, deeper than you, is so valuable. A lot of people don't like religion and like faith, and they get all cringy around it. But here's the thing. When a man has faith in something more than him, and I'm not saying you have to be religious or spiritual, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't matter, but being connected to something deeper than you, something bigger than you, God, Odin, the universe, Thor, whatever your higher power is, Christ, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you can call on that, because the world will throw bullshit at you. There are very bad days. There are very bad problems. There will be dark days in your life. And you know what? When you don't drink alcohol and you don't turn to a substance to cope anymore, and you look at this with a clear head, you know what's very beneficial to have in your life? It's drawing on this deeper energy that you can't even comprehend, and realizing that no matter what happens, I will be okay. No matter what happens, I got this. Even though everything feels like it's burning down around you, I got this, because I'm capable, I'm strong. I know there's a lesson in all the pain I feel. If everything's falling apart, I know this, while it seems ridiculous in the moment, this thing I'm going through is getting me to where I need to be. So brothers, I challenge you, get out there, cultivate your masculinity, be a man. Because you know why? It is much better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. Be useful, be strong, find your masculine center. I know you can. I'll see you on the next one.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way.